Good afternoon and welcome to another one of our online presentation. Today's presentation is how we communicate with our homeowners. Kayleen, I'll introduce you to Kayleen. She'll tell you a little bit about what she does.
Hi, I'm Kayleen and I'm the Customer Insights Manager for RHP. So my job is all around listening to what customers are telling us and helping us use that feedback to try and improve services. So it's kind of voice of the customer role. And today's online presentation is really to talk to you about some of the more general themes we've had from homeowner feedback about our service, how we're responding to some of those things and the things we're going to be doing to try and improve our service to you. And lastly, how the new repairs contract with Mears, which came into effect recently, will impact you as a homeowner.
Thank you, Kayleen. That does sound like an exciting session for us this afternoon.
Yes,
so what is one of the biggest issues you have found from our homeowners' feedback?
Well, no surprise, actually, one of the biggest themes we've already touched on is around communication. As you can see on the screen now, just one comment from a customer around more communication. Essentially, the types of things customers are telling us is that the quality of information we provide needs to improve. This might be in letters or emails or even, just some of the basic information we provide them with. Also, we had feedback around keeping homeowners more informed and up to date about things that's happening that will affect them rather than all our customers as a whole, and also involving homeowners more in kind of decision-making process about things we do. And finally, we've had lots of feedback about the speed of our response, that may be to individual issues or even kind of communal repairs and things like that as well.
I suppose just from that list, there is no shocks or surprises really, is there?
No, not at all. These are the kind of things homeowners have been telling us about for years now, and what we've been trying to do in the last year is make a concerted effort to change how we provide services as a result of this feedback. I mean, if we start by taking a look at some of the comments from homeowners we've had over the last few years, it's easy to see really the theme about communication coming up.
Let's just try a couple of them. They don't know what matters to me as they don't consult me. If they begin to know what matters to me and highlight those areas. So again, it's all about communication. They don't really keep me informed. There doesn't seem to be much effort put in keeping residents informed. So again, it's very clear communication issues.
Yeah, definitely, and not just from the surveys we've had, but we've had focus groups and just kind of ad hoc feedback from homeowners about particularly speed of response and quality of information that's available to homeowners.
So you've told us what our homeowners are telling us. So what are we doing about to try and improve the information that we're giving them?
Okay, well, one of the first things we started looking at was our Section 20 notices that we provide homeowners with.
Can I just say, could you explain for those that are not aware of what a Section 20 notice is and when this notice would be sent to you as a homeowner?
Absolutely. We have to consult homeowners about any work or services that they have to pay for in addition to their service charges. Now, this is if the work costs £250 or more, and a Section 20 notice is a notice to tell you that we intend to carry out work or provide a service that homeowners will have to pay towards. Now, we have to serve a Section 20 notice to any homeowner affected by the work or receiving the service.
But we've always sent out Section 20 notices. What's so different about this one?
Well, as you can hopefully see on the screen now, we've made a lot of changes to the new Section 20. The old notice was too complex, with kind of lots of jargon and not enough useful information to homeowners. And now the Section 20 explains in clear and plain English what we intend to do, as you can see on the left-hand side, and more detail on the specific nature of the work, just kind of cost information and things like that. We've just really tried to keep it simple and make sure we've got the kind of the bare minimum, the essentials, as well as any legal information we have to tell homeowners about.
And the thing that kind of, from my experience, is is around the costs. Sometimes they're very, very costly. How can we pay? How can we make it easier for homeowners who may not be able to afford it to have a fair repayment plan?
Yeah, this is another improvement we've made to homeowner service. So in a minute you'll see on your screen a bit more detail on how you can pay for work once we've sent out the Section 20 notice. Now what we do, we still offer kind of the 12-month instalment options once the actual bill is sent out. But what we've also done is try to be a bit more flexible by offering a 24-month monthly instalment program if you begin to start with the payments earlier. And this just means homeowners can plan a bit more financially in terms of what they need to pay for.
And is there any interest on the longer period?
No, it's exactly the same as if you were paying over 12 months, so no interest.
Is there anyone that homeowners can talk to if they have a particular concern about a cost of a bill or a payment term?
Absolutely. In our finance team, we have Kay Simmons and Ronnie Jackson, who most homeowners, I'm sure, will have spoken to at one time or another, and they're always happy to talk to you about payment options and help kind of answer any questions you may have. And you can contact them by just calling our contact centre and being put directly through to them.
So you've explained how you've improved the Section 20 notice and given information about how you can pay for major works. What else are we doing to improve communication to homeowners?
Well, we've made a lot of changes to our website on the homeowner section, because this is one of the channels of communication we hope homeowners will start using a lot more. We know a lot of homeowners are online and have email access, etc. So we thought we should make it easier for homeowners to have more choice and convenience and access to services via the website.
Well, can you take us through it and show us how it works?
Yeah, absolutely. We can go onto the RHP website now and have a look at the homeowners section specifically. So our website address is www.rhp.org.uk. Once you get in there, you'll see the homepage, as you can see in front of you, and the homeowner zone, we call it. If you go onto the My RHP Info tab, you can then scroll across to the homeowner zone. Now we've simplified information on the website to make it very, very kind of intuitive for homeowners. There's some general information about what's on the homeowner zone. You'll see there, if you're registered online, you can log on to your account. Information about the lease, just explaining exactly what your lease means and some of the more complex language that you'll find in a standard lease as well. And it really explains what you as a homeowner has to be responsible for.
Is there other areas on the
There are.
changed?
If we go back, we've broken it down so that within our handbook, which you could always download on the right-hand side on the website just here, we've got this, what RHP does. So the services we offer to you, that might be your customer advisor, the caretaking service, and the repairs that we offer to homeowners, namely communal repairs.
I assume that as you click in, you'll be able to order repair online?
Yes, we definitely can log repairs online for customers. It makes it so much easier, and it explains how you can report a communal repair once you've got a registered online account.
Because some of the feedback I've had from homeowners over the year is that they don't necessarily want us to send literature and information to them when we want. It's more being accessible to them when they want to contact us.
Yeah, definitely. That is another key thing we've had from homeowners. For example, we'd had a lot of feedback around the Partnership Press quarterly newsletter we used to send out to all customers. And homeowners, following their feedback, we now only send that out as an online e-partnership press. Mm-hmm. So we're saving money that way, and people who want to opt in can opt in or opt out if they don't want to receive that kind of information as well.
So what else is coming up then, Kayleen, that's responsive to homeowners' feedback?
Okay, so some of the other developments we've got coming up in the next few kind of months to few months are some more developments on our website. Now, I showed you a little bit there about some of the things on our website. What we want to do is enable homeowners to search for their information at specific addresses, so they can see detailed information about their blocks or estates.
And what type of information will be included?
So this will give you detail about things like your nearest recycling facilities, what days your rubbish is collected, who your caretaker and customer advisor is, and it will also tell you really useful things like the last time your block was painted and when it's next due to be painted, as well as kind of giving a general overview and a map of your estate. So it's just really easy, specific, more detailed homeowner information.
We're definitely taking leaps forward, because these have been requests from leaseholders or homeowners for a long time now. So that sounds absolutely great. If homeowners have any idea about specific information that would be useful, can they still make a suggestion?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're still developing our website further, so we're open to any suggestions homeowners may have about what information is useful, maybe what's missing from there, what kind of things they'd want to see on there in future.
And how would we do this?
Just contact us via email, so you can do that at the customer services email address. That's customer.services@rhp.org.uk, or feel free to give us a call or even tweet or Facebook us if you have any ideas.
So what else is coming up?
So finally, we're also trying to introduce some text alerts to homeowners. Now, again, this will be specific block information. So, for example, if you're having work done in your block coming up in the next few days, we'll just send you a text reminder to let you know you're having some work done, when it will be finished, and just, letting you know you can call us on our contact centre if you have any questions. And we want to introduce these for things like, as I've just said, major works or decoration. We want to introduce them for kind of caretaking, if there's been any big caretaking issues. So just to make the way we communicate more easy and more specific to homeowners. And again, it's free for homeowners. It doesn't charge anything to send the odd text message now and again.
This would be particularly good if on a day where you're having your doors or windows painted. It could let you know that they need to have access to a property.
Yeah, just simple reminders of the kind of things homeowners are telling us we need to get better at doing. In addition to that, I've talked a little bit before about the Section 20 notices. Now, we want to work on them even further by introducing more visual Section 20s. So if any of you have logged repairs online, you'll see the screen now. It's a very visual process. You just click on where exactly the repair is without having to know what specifically needs to be repaired. We want to introduce the same thing for major works and things like that, because if you're like me and you don't know the difference between a soffit and a fascia, you'd have no idea what the description would be. So it just makes sense to keep it really simple by having some visual graphics.
And it also would improve on the rights information come back on repairs, so we know we've got the right operative there.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes it easier for us and easier for homeowners as well to see what's going on. And that way we can go out and do a repair that day rather than, not having the right information because we didn't know exactly what repair was going to be done. Coming up as well, hopefully in the next few months, we hope to put our cyclical redecoration program for the next 5 years online. Now, again, we've talked a little bit about enabling homeowners to plan financially. If you can see what work is coming up in regards to major works and cyclical, this would really help to plan much further in advance. So in the next few months, we should have our 5-year program online.
It's also good if you're looking to sell your property on, because one of the questions is what's proposed works usually in the next 5 years.
Yeah, definitely. This will help homeowners, because that was, we used to get a lot of calls saying, I'm trying to sell my home, what's coming up that I need to inform a potential buyer about. So this makes it easier for homeowners to access without us.
So the new repairs contract, I think there'll be a lot of people be interested to find out more about this. So could you talk us through it?
Yeah, so it just started this month. We Mears won the repairs contract, and they've been into effect for a few weeks now, and things seem to be going well. Now, we know homeowners in terms of repairs are responsible for repairs within their home. The main things that we have to deal with are structural repairs or communal repairs. Now, first of all, with the new contract, instead of seeing the Mears branding and the red T-shirts, you'll see all vans with RHP branding, because at the end of the day, it's RHP who's responsible for looking after that contract. So really, it's important that Mears and ourselves are seen as a partnership and are seen as one team, and any feedback about Mears is a reflection on us. So that's why it's really important that we've had branded vans, and you'll also see the guys coming out in RHP uniforms as well.
It's also, I've noticed that the Mears operative actually do feel more part of RHP now that they're branded.
Yeah, definitely. I think it helps in terms of morale and engaging the Mears team by showing them that really it's a teamwork and team effort. And the other thing we've done is given them training in how RHP's service style, ideal service style should be. So making sure when they're in a customer's estate or doing any communal repairs, they know that they're representing RHP to our customers. So that's really, really important for us. One of the other things that you'll see as a result of the new contract is around when we're doing communal repairs. Now, for some homeowners, obviously, if you're out working or you're not at home and a communal repair will have been done, you won't know who's done it when it was done. We'll now be putting guarantee cards in letterboxes around any communal repairs that have been done. And this will put the name of the person who's done the repair and when it was done. So it just means that if that repair happens again within the next few weeks or months, you can report it back to us by telling us exactly what repair it was, who did it, and we can come out as soon as possible to make sure it's done properly again.
And the good thing as well about the guarantee cards, this will give confidence to homeowners if they see the same repair being done more than once, to show that there is no additional cost if it's within that particular timescale. And the other thing I understand as well is, where possible, if it is reported by flat 5, they kind of want to put a guarantee card into the flat who reported it, one, to show it's been done, and also to show that there is a guarantee.
Yeah.
So this should be clearer on future service charge bills.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the idea. And even for homeowners who haven't reported it, they'll know any repairs have been done that come up on their bills later on.
A feel of confidence about the quality of repairs.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea with that. So please just let us know, look out for any guarantee cards and tell us what you think about that. One of the other things, still in relation to communal repairs, is the speed of repairs. Now, this is feedback we've had not just from homeowners but tenants as well. So with the new contract, any general repair to a communal repair, we are aiming to do within a 10-day period. Now, with the old contract, we used to aim to do them within 30 days. So this is one of the biggest changes to the contract. And hopefully, homeowners will see that speed of service improving as the contract carries on.
That's a real cut in time, 30 days down to 10.
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge, but this was one of the things we requested from all the people who wanted to win the contract, and Mears, said they could do it, and we're going to work with them to deliver that 10-day response time.
And what about the emergencies? Has that changed?
The emergencies is still the same.
Yes.
So
we're still there within 4 hours to make safe.
Yeah, that's right. So
because for most homeowners, and most of the repairs will be around security, so probably insecure doors or lighting. So a speedy response for non-emergency, I think, is a great result.
Yeah, definitely, and we're interested to know what homeowners think and if they do notice a difference. So again, please do let us know what you think of the new speed of repairs aspect of our service. Now finally, this was another part of the contract that we're still working on, that homeowners told us a lot about, was having the option to buy into some of the services that we provide for tenants Now we're looking at this at the moment, and the things we're going to be coming up and offering to homeowners hopefully soon are the option of having your gas service done by RHP, potentially having fire doors and electrical testing done as well. So we're looking at those three to begin with, but obviously we'll look at other things in the future as long as that works well and if it's something homeowners want.
The other thing I understand on the repairs is if there is 2 repairs at the same site at the same time, what we also are encouraging our operatives that if they go to fix one light and there's 2 out, the idea is that they should, instead of wasting and coming back, wait for a new order, they have been empowered to kind of do the extra work if it's there.
Yeah, that's right, Caroline. So we just want a common sense approach from Mears, who will be out on your estates and blocks, to look around, and if they see things that need done, not waiting until that repair comes up on their PDA system, but taking the initiative and doing it there and then to save time and money for both homeowners and RHP. So these kind of improvements with the new contract should really make a difference to customers, and it's all based on feedback we've had from homeowners. So please do continue to let us know what you think of our service and any more ways in which we can improve.
So have we got any questions? Jay's just going to check online to see if you've had any questions.
Yeah, please remember, if you have any questions, you can use, as Jay was saying, the chat facility by typing in the block on the right-hand side. And if there's something you remember you want to ask us afterwards, you can always email us or go on Facebook or Twitter. It's #RHP homeowners if you want to tweet a question to us.
As a homeowner, would we see a cost in our service charges by this new improved service?
No, we won't be increasing the service charges in relation to communal repairs at all.
If anything, I suppose they're going to get better because you're going to see what you're actually being paid for. Works are being guaranteed for 6 months. You have a little bit more control.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. We want to give homeowners more confidence in the service, and this should, as you say, make sure that all communal repairs are done right first time, and we're pushing towards doing that.
And the branding, they've noticed lots of new vans, they're the same as the caretaking vans.
Yes, absolutely. We've got, if you look carefully, you can see we've numbered every single individual RHP van and just continued that from the caretaking van for the repairs ones. So it really is a seamless, coherent service we're providing. It's not Mears versus RHP. It's really a partnership. That's what we wanted to make this new contract all about. So I think as far as changes to the repairs contract and communication, how we're dealing with homeowners, that's as much as we've got so far. But of course, we get feedback from homeowners all the time, and we'll definitely keep you updated about what's happening in the future. So from myself, Kayleen, thank you everyone for listening.
And Caroline, we are running this again later on in the evening. If you do want to log on, it will also be on our website later today. But please, if you don't want to any questions for now, then let us know. You've got our email addresses and we'll take them later. Thank you very much for listening. Good evening and welcome to our online presentation. Tonight we're going to talk about how we're improving our services for our homeowners. I'm joined today by Kayleen. Kayleen, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us what you do?
Hello, yes, my name's Kayleen Potts and I'm the Customer Insight Manager for RHP. So my job's all around listening to what customers are telling us and making sure we're using that information to improve the services we provide to you.
As I said, I'm Karen Hand. I'm Head of Community Services, so I'll be going through this presentation with Kayleen. So without further ado, Kayleen, would you like to start?
Yes, well, today's online presentation, as Caroline rightly said, is all about updating homeowners on some of the things we're doing. We're going to discuss some of the more general themes from homeowner feedback about our service, and then we'll talk to you about our response to those things and what we're doing to improve services. And finally, We're going to talk to you about the new repairs contract with Mears and how that will affect you as homeowners.
What's one of the biggest issues we have had from homeowners' feedback?
One of the biggest issues from homeowners, actually, no surprise, is all around communication. We've had a lot of feedback from homeowners over the last few years saying we need to improve things like the quality of communication. This might be in letters or some of the publications we do. We also need to work on keeping homeowners more informed and updated about what's going on, and finally involving them more, and particularly making sure we get back to homeowners in a timely way and are quicker with our response. This might be to communal repairs, again, individual issues, etc.
There's no big surprises in this though, is there?
No, absolutely. As I said, it's all kind of the information, the feedback you'd expect from homeowners, and actually we get some of the same comments from customers. If you take a look at what's on the screen now, you can just see just a few comments we've had from some customers over the years.
It just seems, just look at, they don't know what matters to me. They don't really keep me informed about anything. There doesn't seem to be much effort put into keeping residents informed. All this stuff is all around communication. We just seem to be not communicating our messages well.
Yeah, that's definitely been one of the key issues for us to try and crack this year and last year. And as you rightly said, it's not just from the satisfaction surveys. We've had focus groups in the past and ad hoc feedback from homeowners telling them we really need to work on our speed of response and the quality of information available to homeowners.
So what have we done to try and improve the quality of information and how we get this information out to our customers?
Well, one of the first things we looked at was what's called our Section 20 notice.
And could you explain that for our audience?
Yeah, of course. We have to consult with homeowners about any work or services that they have to pay for in addition to their service charges. Now, this work is if the work costs £250 or more, and a Section 20 notice is a notice to tell you that as a homeowner we intend to carry out work or provide service to homeowners that you have to pay towards.
So what's so different about this Section 20? Because we've always had to do Section 20.
Yeah, absolutely, we have. But the feedback we had around the old Section 20 was that it was too complicated. We were using too much jargon. We weren't giving enough useful information or specific information to homeowners about exactly what work we were intending to do. Now, as you can see on the screen, the Section 20 explains in clear and plain English exactly what we intend to do. And if you look on the right-hand side, there's a lot more detail on the specific nature of the work.
And how do homeowners pay for the works related to in their Section 20 notices?
Well, that's another thing that we've worked on in terms of trying to improve our service to you. So normally homeowners, and they still can now, homeowners can pay for the work once you receive a final bill over monthly instalments over a 12-month period. But what we've done now is introduced a more flexible payment option. So actually, once you get your Section 20 notice, you can actually begin paying for the work over a 24-month period, and of course that brings down the cost of the monthly instalments just to make it easier for homeowners to plan their finance.
Will there be any interest on the additional time to pay over these bills?
No, absolutely not. No interest at all.
So what else have you been doing?
Another big aspect around the communication theme is our website and how we communicate with homeowners that way. Now, this year we've made a lot of improvements to our the homeowner section on the website.
I think this is something that many homeowners have spoken to me over the years. Is they don't necessarily want us to keep contacting them. They want to be able to contact us and get all the information that's relevant to them online. Will that all be possible?
Yeah, definitely. The website is all about offering homeowners and tenants alike more control and convenience and being able to do more things online.
Do you want to take us through the new website?
Yeah, sure. If you log on to the RHP website, the address is www.rhp.org.uk. As you can see on the screen, it takes us to the landing page. Now, to get to the homeowner section, all you do is click on the My RHP Info tab and go to what's known as the homeowner zone. Here you'll find kind of a general overview of information on the homeowner zone, and to the right hand side you'll be able to download any documents in relation to homeowners on the website. Now if we go into the section, for example, My Lease, see what that tells us. It gives us some information about your lease. It explains some of the jargon in there, and it really explains what you as a homeowner have to do, your rights and responsibilities, for example.
And if you wanted a copy of your lease, if you've mislaid it or lost it, is that something that you can get download, or will they need to come and talk to their customer advisor?
You can, yes, you can download your lease from our website, whereas, as you rightly said before, you'd have to contact your customer advisor. Now you can get that information yourself without having to wait and go through extra additional channels. Also, on the website, you can, once you've registered for an online account, homeowners can log repairs, just one of the other services we offer to homeowners. We also have information about your customer advisor, who your caretaker is, and cleaning, and just what other services we offer to homeowners specifically.
That's really impressive. So it's definitely a lot easier to control what you want to do at 24/7.
Definitely, that's the idea, and we'll still be trying to improve that even further as well.
So what else is coming up in the response to homeowners' feedback?
Well, in the next few months we've got some really exciting things coming up. First of all, as I've just mentioned, we're going to be making even more developments on our website. As a homeowner, you'll be able to search for your specific address and see detailed information about your block or estate that just relates to you, rather than having to search through some generic information.
So what type of information does this include?
This will give homeowners more detail about things like their nearest recycling facilities, when rubbish is collected, who your caretaker and customer advisor is, really importantly, the last time your block was painted and decorated, and when it's next due to be done. And it will also include things like a map of your estate and local facilities around there.
That sounds great, and that's all from feedback that you've received?
Absolutely, yeah. We had quite a few homeowners involved in the process, and we still want more to tell us about what their thoughts on our website are.
And how should they do that?
They can contact us by email at our customer service email address. That's customer.services@rhp.org.uk. They can call our contact centre, or even Facebook or tweet us.
And is there anything else that you need to share with us tonight?
Yes, definitely. That's not the only improvement coming up. In terms of communication, another thing we want to do is, again, focusing on more specific blocks and estates, send text alerts to let homeowners know, for example, as you can see on the screen now, if we're beginning any decoration work soon, how long it's going to take, and if a homeowner needs to contact us, what they can do. It's just kind of general reminders that are easy and convenient for homeowners, rather than always sending out too many letters, and just making sure, as homeowners said in the past, we're keeping them informed and updated.
This would be good as well, especially around when you need to do work to be painting doors or window frames, to get people at home or let them know the day that we're going to be there.
Definitely, yeah, absolutely. That's one of the ideas. Secondly, coming up, we also want to develop the Section 20s even further. If you've logged a repair online, a communal repair, you'll see that everything is really visual, and we want to take our Section 20s to the next level. So if you're someone like me who doesn't know a fascia from a soffit, you'll be able to see the exact detail of what decoration is being done to your block without worrying, well, you know, is that how much it's really going to cost, things like that.
And also it just makes it clearer when you're raising orders, these pictures, that the right orders, the right information is going to the operatives, so they know exactly what they've got to do on the day.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. It should mean we get more communal repairs done right first time, as the guys know exactly what needs to be done, and they can go out there as soon as possible. And lastly, in terms of things coming up, we're developing our on program for decoration, and we want to put a 5-year program online so that homeowners again can start planning to pay for any works that they have in the next few years, and also letting if they want to sell their home, letting people know what may be coming up, getting access to that information without having to go through the usual channels of calling us and speaking to a customer advisor. It just makes things a lot quicker for homeowners.
That's a great improvement. It's just having that information at your fingertips.
Yeah, definitely. So again, to all you homeowners out there, look out for all of these exciting things coming up.
And is there any more?
The next thing we're going to talk about is our new repairs contract, which started at the beginning of this month with Mears. And we're going to talk a little bit about some of the changes you'll see as homeowners. First of all, if you've ever ordered a communal repair, you'll have seen some of the vans from Mears in the past. Now you'll see all the vans are actually with RHP branding, as well as all of the Mears employees wearing RHP uniforms. Now this was really important for us to make sure everything was branded in the RHP style, as at the end of the day this contract is a partnership between us and Mears, so it just empowers them to feel like they're really part of the team. But also we want customers to see Mears as RHP because we're the ones in charge of how the service is run. Okay, so now we're going to talk a little bit about the new repairs contract with Mears, which began at the beginning of this month. One of the really exciting things about the new repairs contract with Mears is that this time, as we've always aimed to do, it's a real partnership. So instead of seeing the Mears vans, you'll see brand new RHP vans where it's branded in all our logos, as well as seeing the guys in the RHP uniform. And this just helps to make Mears feel like part of the team, and also create a real working partnership, so they take ownership of the work we're doing. But also importantly, from a customer perception point of view, RHP are the ones running the contract, so it's important that customers see that it's us taking responsibility for all of the work that Mears do. One of the other great things to come out of the new contract is around communal repairs. Now, if you have a communal repair done in your block, you'll see that you'll be given a guarantee card, and it's a 6-month guarantee card with information about the repair that was completed and who carried out the repair. And one of the great things about this is that if the same thing breaks again, you can ring us up using the information on your guarantee card, and we can come out and resolve it straight away.
And the other good thing about this guarantee card, the aim is to, if it's reported by a particular resident, we could put it through their letterbox to show that the work had been done, and B, that it's got a 6-month guarantee attached to it.
Absolutely, yeah. It's all about creating more visibility, but also giving customers confidence that we want to do a good quality job. So if something goes wrong the first time, let us know.
And we're proud of the quality of the work, so we're putting a 6-month guarantee on it.
Absolutely. And one of the things I'm really excited about is around the speed of our communal repairs. Now, under the old contract, we said that we'd make sure all repairs are done within a 30-day period. We've actually reduced that time frame to 10 days, which is a huge improvement. So any communal repairs, kind of general communal repairs, will guarantee to be done within a 10-day period.
But obviously emergencies would still be the same, responsive in 4 hours to just make
Yes, absolutely. We still want to do emergencies on the same day, but it's just the kind of general routine communal repairs that we'll be doing within a 10-day period.
Because that was important to homeowners, because some of the feedback was it takes so long to get repairs done.
Yeah, that's the reason when we went out to tender with this contract, we asked all suppliers if they could deliver within a 10-day time frame.
So 30 to 10, very impressive.
Yes, let's hope so, yes. And finally, again coming from homeowner feedback, hopefully in the next few months we'll be able to offer homeowners the option of opting into some of the services we usually provide for tenants. Now, to start with, we'll be looking at things like doing the gas servicing for homeowners, giving them fire doors if needed, and also electrical testing. So this is one of the things coming up in the next few months that homeowners will have the option of buying into, accessing our service through Mears.
So watch this space.
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of exciting things coming up. And
some of the other feedback I've heard generally from homeowners was about appointments in the evenings or weekends. Is that something that's been considered in this contract?
Yes, we've actually, for things like communal repairs and normal repairs for tenants, we've extended appointment times, so you'll be able to get evening appointments on Tuesday and Thursday evenings and Saturday morning appointments. So again, all of this should help firstly increase the speed of repairs because we've got more appointment options, but also show that we are listening to our customers to improve the service we provide to them.
Especially if access was an issue and somebody's only at home in the evenings, we can try that appointment.
Absolutely, yeah. It's all about, as I said before, being more flexible and giving customers more choice with our service.
Thank you, Kayleen. That was very, very clear and quite exciting. One of the questions I do have for you is, with this new contract, does this come with more costs? Will we see an increase in service charges, for example?
No, there's no additional cost in terms of the new contract with Mears to our homeowners. If anything, you should see a reduction in service charges because, for example, as I said before, we're aiming to get more things right first time. So with the guarantee cards, rather than, paying for the same thing twice, we'll make sure that things are done right first time, or with recalling the repair when necessary.
I was particularly impressed with the branding as well, because the vans look very similar to the caretaking team and the uniforms. So it does look like it is just one organisation.
Absolutely, yeah. That was the whole idea behind it, making them feel part of the team, and therefore having, giving them the confidence to feel like they want to do a good job because they are representing RHP to our customers, and that's the most important thing for us.
Okay, well that's really great. Thank you, Kayleen. I don't think there's any more questions coming up at the moment. If you do want to ask us any questions on this presentation or any previous ones, then just contact us at
customers.services@rhp.org.uk, or if you're so inclined, let us know via Facebook or Twitter, our Twitter page.
And we look forward to hearing from you. Have a good evening and thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.